So it looks like we're going to do the future slab mission right now. We've been working through the story missions, and that's where we're up to. We'll check these shops before we head off. Nurse class mod. And a lobbed incendiary grenade. Last time we did farm the loot midgets a little bit, and we did get some ancients relics here. We got skin of the ancients here, shock, resistance, corrosive, recharge rate. We've got one shock bone of the ancients and one flame bone of the ancients that we're currently using. This guy. And we've got a skin of the ancients here as well. Oh, we've got two. One for incendiary resistance. So they've got different resistances. And one blood of the ancients. So I was mostly interested in getting a collection of the bone of the ancients relics. So we got a corrosive. Hello Triforce, how are you? And yeah, so we've got a bunch of these ancients relics. At some point we might go back and farm the loot midgets some more, but that'll do for now.
High quality, low prices, and no question asked.
So next, after the going through the loot midgets, we'll continue to 1,000 cuts. Probably don't even need a car. It's such a short little trip up this path, but whatever. I took a car anyway. So I'm quite happy I got a bone of the ancients to use. And the flame one's kind of useful because I'm using this good touch right now. So as far as our loadout goes, we've got the Kerblaster, we've got the good touch. And while we were farming the loot midgets, we also picked up this skull masher, so might be fun to mess around with this. We haven't used this very much. So we can mess around with that sniper as well. And we've also been using these shotguns a little bit too. The conference call, this Ravager. And we also have this coach gun we can use too.
That's where the vault key's being held. The slab
with the extra ammo capacity on that coach gun.
Let's get past the bunker outside the control core. Hopefully. Intruder! We got an intruder! Intruder, huh? Sounds like I'm using another assassin. All right, boys. Fight like badasses or die like bitches. I have to fight to the slab, so be careful.
Got something for ya. Stay focused.
So some of these enemies are shielded. A lot of them aren't though. So we can get some use out of this good touch here. Gee, he flew a long way there. Oh, he's stuck here in the corner. I watched your stream yesterday, and at the 35th minute mark, on the last loot midget, it dropped what looked like a legendary grenade mod, but you missed it and saved quick. Oh, I missed it. Grenade mod, right. Oh, it's quite possible. So that was the last, probably the, yeah, so the last loot midget dropped what looked like a legendary grenade mod. But I missed it, right. Let's have a look actually. Let's go and have a look at that, see if we can see that. That's always disappointing when you end up missing something. So let's see if we can, so the 35th minute mark, that's not very useful. There we go. So let's have a look at the VODs here. So the last one, and the 35th minute mark. Okay, so there's something there. So this might have been it here, this grenade mod. Let's see if I can get another look at it. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So we did, you're right Triforce, we did actually miss that grenade mod. I was so busy looking for the purple relics. So busy looking for the purple relics that I did miss that grenade mod, yeah. So you're right, I did miss that one. I was mostly just looking for the purple relics, so I did miss that. So I have to be, guess I have to be a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful next time. Yes, that's always disappointing when you miss something like that. I think I was so busy looking for those purple items. Let's have a look what we have in these shops here. Cat class mod. I think my cat classes mod is better than that one, yeah. Plus 85%. The longbow fire burst in the ammo shop. So I've got this buzzard. Let's deal with this buzzard first. This flame SMG is probably not the best tool for the job. This Kerblaster probably isn't either. Let's get a better weapon for the buzzards here. It was probably another bonus package because that's all I seem to get from loot midgets. I am pretty sure that's where I got at least one of my bonus packages from was loot midgets. Maybe both of them actually, but certainly pretty sure at least one of my bonus packages that I've gotten this run. I've gotten two this run. I'm pretty sure at least one came from loot midgets. So it might have been, you might be right, it could have been another bonus package there. Let's try to find something for this buzzard. We've got a corrosive SMG we could use. Conference call. Let's try this conference call just to even out our ammo usage. No, those rockets are very damaging. Where is this buzzard now? He just flew off, maybe he's stuck on the map somewhere. There he is. These buzzards doing a lot of damage with those rockets. Okay, finally got that guy. So we'll keep the conference call there for the buzzards, and we'll continue using the Kerblaster here for the regular enemies. This Kerblaster has pretty good accuracy. I don't know whether it's got more than normal, but seems to do okay. Now, it would be nice to actually have a weapon to pop off the helmets of these Goliaths. Might just swap out the shotgun for the time being. Let's mess around with this new skull masher that we have.
Why so coward?
There's nothing else for him to aggro on, so he's just going to run straight for me.
No.
But next time, well, there'll be more Goliaths around here, and next time we'll be able to use that sniper to get some use out of that Goliath. Oh, loot midget there. So easy to get caught off guard by those loot midgets. Okay, now let's pay attention if he dropped any legendaries here. He didn't drop anything this time. They seem to drop a lot of those ancients relics, even the ones that are not the Doctor's Orders loot midgets. They still seem to have a pretty good chance of dropping one of those purple ancients relics. That sounds like another Goliath. Took a while to get the helmet off, but oh, again, there's nothing else for him to aggro on but me. So this particular sniper, the skull masher, I think it has like a bullet spread, got like a multiple bullets that spread out like a shotgun, so maybe it's not the best sniper to use for trying to get the Goliath's heads off, maybe not so accurate. We'll see how we go though. Horse stick.
That's exactly what I'm gonna be.
Hopefully he'll aggro on someone else. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. Let's try out the sniper a little bit. I'm gonna fall off the map here. Okay, we got two super badass midget and a Goliath fighting. Let's go for this guy because he seems to be stronger. So two Goliaths fighting it out there. One midget variety and one regular variety. I've got a nice 4-stack here of iridium. We still have a bunch of upgrades to buy. This sniper's not so easy to use. Okay, got one helmet off there. Another Goliath. Got his helmet off that time, but don't know how much health he's going to have left by the end of this. Not sure what that magic missile homed in on. There was no enemies behind me. Homed in on something. What do we have up here? Just a barrel. Thought that barrel was an enemy for a second there. Sniper is not so great for getting the helmets off these Goliaths. I think even this Pimpernel might do a better job.
What do you mean they ain't from Hyperion? Oh, must be a new recruit. All right, boys, let's put them through the ringer. Oh yeah, the Slab King won't talk to you unless you join his game. So just survive whatever initiation he's got planned for you, and then give him that note.
Can't really see much else to show. There's one bandit. What's further up? I think this Pimpernel might be easier to aim than that particular Jacob sniper. Had a lot of sway when ADS'd. Yeah, this is much more steady when ADS'd, so I think it'd be a little bit easier to aim with this one. It was pretty tough to hit the helmets off the Goliaths with that Jacobs. What happened to that other enemies off the map? Must be a buzzard. This guy's got his helmet off already. Doesn't seem to be anything useful up that way. Alright, we have another buzzard here. And a Goliath here. Try to get this guy's helmet off. Hard to see through all the damage numbers. Oh. I think the dot might have got the helmet off there. I certainly didn't shoot, and his helmet popped off there, so The only other damage he was taking was from the flame dot there. I don't think this Pimpernel is going to be much good for the buzzard here.
Explosives out!
Let's see what happens. Shot at by something else. I think it's the buzzard that's shooting at me. I need another weapon for the buzzard here. We'll go for the conference call. I think that was okay. I might have got destroyed already. Yeah, the conference call does a good job against the buzzards there. And I think the phase lock will slag them as well. He's coming around the back way. Cloud kill helps a lot there. You could see, you could track him with the damage numbers, even though he was behind those buildings. And we have a loot chest in the corner here. TDO SMG and a white Hyperion sniper. Get rid of that explosive tank. Sometimes I can drop useful stuff.
Enough.
What was that marauder looking at? Just looking up at its, gesturing up at the sky there.
I'm gonna
Bone crusher. One more enemy about to come around the corner. He got hit by that shock damage of Goliath. Not much point popping his helmet off. He's the only Goliath, the only enemy around. See what we have down here. Try not to fall off. Always awkward to go up and down ladders in first-person shooter games, and Borderlands 2 is no different. Got a bunch of pistols here. Nothing worth picking up. There's no enemies around, so I don't have to worry about that Jacob's tank here exploding. But I might destroy it because sometimes it does drop useful items. This one didn't drop anything. Usually you get some money and ammo coming out of those Jacob's tanks when you destroy them, but not this time. Oh, I forgot that that mission in the corner here to shoot the guy in the face. Is that on the other side of the bridge? I think it might be. Might as well go back and do it. Very quick, easy mission. Or is it on this side? Oh, there he is. It's on this side of the bridge. I thought I had gone past this guy, but he's just over here.
in the face! Not so complex! Need it! Want it! Need it!
Now, do you actually have to hit him in the face, or can you hit him anywhere?
Shoot me in the face! Thank you!
So maybe not. Maybe you can just shoot him anywhere. Or maybe I just got lucky with that shotgun pellet there. So it's kind of got the Goliath head here. Like your typical Goliath head when you shoot their helmets off. They just have those little skulls. Let's check the loadout here. We've got the Kerblaster, which should be very nice. Sniper might be good to get the Goliaths. Actually, we can just go for the good touch. I mean, that'll be decent to snipe the Goliath's heads off. We can just use this instead of a sniper. And we'll keep the rest. Keep the rest as it is. Got his helmet off eventually.
Stay put.
Now that's just one of the Goliath's helmets off. So this is an ultimate badass marauder here. Might as well get the badass marauders. Take those out quickly. That's a Slab King up there. I thought there might be another Goliath up there to take out. Use a good touch on these little guys. It's really nice to be able to pull them all together with the phase lock. We have another Goliath here. Let's see if I can get his helmet off with this good touch. So this might be the original Goliath. Yes, that might just be the original Goliath. I got his helmet off. He's still alive and still fighting. I think I got the helmet off the other one now.
Hold it.
Okay, now I got the helmet off that one with a minigun. Let's just sneak past these Goliaths. Get some space from them. So I think that's all that's left, those Goliaths. So I can just go ahead and kill them. I was hoping the Goliaths would get to work on those Marauders, but I think they're all dead now. Oh, there's one more Goliath up here. So all those Goliaths have their helmets off now.
Please.
This one's aggroed on me, so I'll go ahead and kill him first.
Gotcha. That calmed him down some.
One more enemy over here somewhere, I can see on the mini-map. One more Goliath by the look of it.
This way.
You killed some of my best men to get to me. I only got one thing to say to you. That was awesome!
Brick's mouth closes before he finishes saying awesome. So his voice doesn't really match up with the animation there. Got a green thinking. Don't mind the thinking shotguns. I'll see if anything dropped down the bottom. I don't think it did. I'll go ahead and pick up the ammo on this lower section and see what the loot chest has on the upper section. Another loot midget. Getting a lot of loot midgets. This is the second one on this map. He dropped a purple relic. Skin of the Ancients. So really looking for a shock bone of the... Oh no, not shock. Corrosive. I don't have a corrosive bone of the Ancients, so... I would like... If I get a corrosive bone of the Ancients, then I'll have a collection of all three of the main elemental types. Got the flame and the shock. Just waiting for that corrosive one. 48 iridium. I think we can get an upgrade with 50. See what we have up the top. Couple more containers up this way and one chest. Level 58 green adaptive shield there. Trans-Murderer Hyperion SMG, Bandit SMG. Let's have a look at this Hyperion SMG. I think this is a pretty decent one, the Trans-Murderer. How does that compare to our Good Touch here? So it's doing a ton more base damage. That seems pretty nifty for a non-elemental SMG. It might be worth using. As far as the other SMGs, this Bandit one, don't really need that. I'll keep this Trans-Murderer though, maybe I'll play around with that one.
wondering when Roland would call in that favor. So, the bunker. Now that you're one of us, my buzzards could help you take her down. Go tell Roland I'm in.
Great job. With Brick's crew on our side, we should have an easier time getting past the bunker protecting Angel. Come on back and we'll see about getting through that door that'll only open for Jack.
Let me get the door for you.
The good touch worked out well against the midgets. Wasn't sure whether that was going to be good enough. They did a reasonable job.
So, the Vault Hunter met the Slabs.
The flame bone of the ancients probably helped out quite a bit as well.
With one mortar assault.
Targeting beacons initialized. Beginning mortar bombardment.
King, he's using mortars again! He's using mortars!
So with these loaders coming up, we probably can swap out the flame. Good touch here. I've got a corrosive thinking. Let's try this corrosive SMG here.
Oh, crap! Slab! We gotta stop those mortars or there won't be nobody left to help you with the bunker!
Follow me! Jack wants to drop some pieces to guide the mortars. If we don't destroy the we're dead!
I love my power.
So that Jacob's tank, explosive tank, would be more troublesome coming out here with all of these loaders around shooting at you. Wasn't a threat going in. There was no enemies around when you go past that tank, but on the way out, there is. Let's heal up a little bit here.
Keep up, Slab! Feel the wrath of the Slab!
Pretty cool.
Stay out of the target circles! Damn it! The beacon's got a reflector shield! I'm gonna bust that shield!
Watch out for those mortars.
Shield down, Slab! Attack the beacon! Stay out of the target circles!
Got some for ya.
Tough to see through that slag cloud once the magic missiles go off. Something right behind there.
Free.
Let's help Brick out here a little bit. So that loader actually did shoot at me, even though Brick was right next to him, punching him.
Let's rip it up!
I would have thought Brick would have taken the aggro if he's right next to the loaders. Let's sneak up this way so we don't get hit by that mortar.
I'm breaking the shield on that beacon!
This corrosive SMG is very nice actually, to deal with the buzzards. Maybe a better option than the conference call I was using.
Away from the beacons!
This loader just came down right on top of me. Have to keep an eye on the minimap just for loaders spawning in right behind or on off to the side, like this guy.
Got something for ya.
Not slagged. Try to slag these guys. So the magic missiles went right past that one. Grenade coming in, probably from another gun loader. Probably should not have ventured so far forward there. Just spawned a bunch of enemies all at once. Maybe more just go off before I advance. I think the Kerblaster is just a little bit more powerful once they're phase locked in place. What is this? Is that an E-Tech? I think it might be just a purple. I'll have a look. I might keep that thinking, this green corrosive thinking for now. We can drop this TD or SMG, I don't need that. And this banded one. I got this transmurder now. I think that'll be quite good. How does this corrosive SMG compare to this transmurder anyway? It's probably better anyway. Let's just use this transmurderer. What is this? Elemental relic, explosive damage. That's not terrible, I guess. Maybe good with Torgue weapons.
Well, that was fun. Badass job today, Slab.
We can go ahead and turn this one in now.
Oh, and just so you know, my slabs will probably still try to kill you.
We got a couple of interesting items out of that particular mission. We got this transmurderer. What is this? PBFG. That's probably better than our current launcher anyway. Let's go ahead and use that. So a couple of interesting things there.
My chest feels like it's gonna collapse.
Check the shops here. TDO, Slag TDO SMG. Shock Singularity with a bad fuse time. In the ammo shop. Maliwan Slag SMG there. Actually, it looks like we're full of junk here. We might as well sell some of this junk while we're next to the shop. We don't need that launcher. Got a ton of shotguns here. Keep those for now. I might mess around with some of those. Haven't been that impressed with this Skull Masher, but I might still just play around with it a little bit. Seems a little bit hard to aim with this way. So we picked up another skin of the Ancients. Explosive resistance, non-elemental resistance, and shield capacity. We have another one here. Incendiary, shield capacity, and recharge rate. I think that's probably a better one. We'll get rid of this. And what do we have here? Elemental relic, explosive damage plus 30. Maybe I'll hold on to that one. So as far as other stuff to sell off, I probably don't need so many relics. I can sell some of those off. Any grenades worth dumping at this point? I'll keep those grenades. This adaptive shield. Let's have a look at this.
There's pros and cons.
Level 58 adaptive shield. It's got a larger capacity. Recharge delay is not too bad. Resistance is much less though. I think I'll keep the blue one that I have for now. As far as weapons go, I've gone through all of those.
You can never be too well armed.
Rolling. Brick.
25,000 XP. Got a TDO launcher or melee shield. I'll take the TDO launcher, but
To be honest,
I don't think I'll
I got
use
no
it.
idea how to get past a door that'll only open for Jack.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've little time. Get to the City of Opportunity. To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password in his voice. If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in Opportunity, I can get you through that door.
As much as I hate telling you to listen to her, Angel's the best lead we got. You already know not to trust her, but be careful.
See what we have in the bank here. I can probably move some stuff around. What do we have for relics? Skin of the Ancients. We have a better one. We can get rid of that. Stockpile relic. Keep that one for now. And keep those other two. I can probably do better than this green blue trickster as well. I can get rid of that. So how many? We've got 2 spots we can fill up here. We don't need a lot of these. I'll throw that elemental relic in there. This Skin of the Ancients we can sell. Blood of the Ancients. So we have 1 Skin of the Ancients with the shock resistance and corrosive resistance. We can probably just get rid of that one. Keep the Bone of the Ancients. Keep that particular Skin of the Ancients. And this Blood of the Ancients, let's just hold on to that for now. Just to free up a bit of space.
Buy a gun already.
So we'll sell that pistol, sell that launcher we just got as a quest reward. We don't need all of these shotguns. Let's get rid of this coach gun. Not sure if I like the Skull Masher, but I might just give it a little bit more of a chance. We'll get rid of this Trickster class mod. We'll keep those 2 relics for now. And keep the rest. So that frees up a bit of inventory space. So we're heading off to Opportunity. So we'll get much more use of out of our corrosive weapons now. As far as corrosive weapons go, I think this Transmurder is probably better than our corrosive SMG anyway. Level 58. So we can probably just get rid of that this corrosive SMG. We have this green thinking corrosive. But again, conference call might be better anyway. 1100 by 5. Anyway, we can see how it goes. So we're going over, heading towards opportunity. Check the shops here before we head off. Lead and shield. Not much else. Ammo shop has a regular lobbed grenade. Might as well sell off the other items we wanted to sell there. What was this again? I'll boost the shield. So looking at the map, we just have to get a car to drive across the bridge.
To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means
See
passing
what
a
these
bioscan
shops have.
and
Skin we already
speaking a
have.
password in his
Bunch of
voice.
white items in a
You
gun
can kill
shop.
one of Jack's body doubles an opportunity. I can get you through that door.
Ammo shop. Regular grenade there. Just a green one. Med shop has an amp shield. Water class mod. Alright, I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. Back to Borderlands 2. And back to opportunity. Let's see how this transmurderer does. Ton of enemies coming through here. I think the Kerblaster is probably going to be a better option, at least when the enemies are all bunched up together. So those booster grenades seem to have a knockback to them as well. The enemies go flying, the boosters. What is this here? Green item, corrosive spike shield. Something blue, Jacob's bushwhack. And some iridium. Usually you get a bunch of surveyors in this initial section. I don't remember seeing any surveyors there. Usually you get like a never-ending amount of surveyors spawning at that point. So this transmurderer, compared to the other SMGs, is doing a ton more damage and better stats across the board. Apart from the critical hit damage there.
Chisels and firing squads shortly.
Calm down. Another one down.
Another engineer on this side. Bunch of slagged engineers up here. How does this transmurderer do here? Really slowly. Angelic guard. Didn't notice that guy up there.
Stop. Pretty cool.
Did not notice that surveyor. Oh, the angelic guard. See what other weapons we have. Curious to see what else we have. We've got the skull masher. I don't know if that's going to be any good. Curious to see what this thing does. Still not sure if I like the skull masher. The constructor dropped a corrosive bandit pistol. White grenade mod there. We'll just pick up the ammo on this side before we continue. See if the Hyperion engineers over here dropped anything. That seems to be it for now. We can move forward. Let's try this thinking, this green corrosive thinking. Oh, we have to go this way.
Enough.
Moving to engage.
Magic missiles didn't hit him that time. Still didn't hit him.
That's one of the body doubles Jack uses to confuse assassins and plus his underlings. Grab the pocket watch device he dropped. It echoes his
The
voice
Kill, I think, ended up
to every machine in the immediate
taking down one of those
so his
guys.
doubles can do all of his hand
Let's
kissing and baby shit
reload the
before.
reload the launcher here.
Success.
So the engineers are just trickling across here. Still a few enemies further up. Couple more enemies. I think they might be up above, yeah. They seem to be slagged up there.
Please stop.
Those Kerblaster grenades probably will take them both out.
That pocket watch also records audio. Jack loved to listen to the praise of his underlings. We need to create a voice modulator so you can speak in Jack's voice. Get to an info kiosk.
Stay put! Here you go!
I hate Vault Hunter!
Did you know that some people on this planet still believe in silly superstitions, like angels, demons, and ancient alien warriors? We like to call them bandits.
Yes, this is going to work. If I get a few more samples of Jack's voice, I can make a voice modulator for you. You need to get more voice samples from the other info kiosks.
So there's 4 more to get. This corrosive thinking is doing a good job.
Enough.
Maliwan Flame Snyder. The Maliwan Shock Snyder. Bandit machine gun and Dahl sniper.
Hey, kids! Did you know your chances of being disemboweled increase by 80,000% upon leaving opportunity? It's a scientific fact.
I almost have what I need. Just activate a few more kiosks.
Did you know you're staring at the future site of the Opportunity Pleasure Palace? That's right. For $1,000 you'll be able to spend an hour with a life-size likeness of me.
So I can just hit the buttons and run. Don't really have to fight off all the enemies that spawn.
Let's get him!
Hold it right there.
On the board! I got a promotion coming! Welcome to the Hyperion City of Opportunity. Littering is punishable by death.
Did you know littering and opportunity is punishable by death?
1 more to
If
go.
not, you also ought to know complaining about Opportunity's laws is considered verbal littering.
Run on home, bandit!
So we get a constructor coming here. I'm spawning at this one.
Hey, kids, did you know what your mommies and daddies gave up so your family could live in Opportunity? Literally nothing. Your family is paid to be here. I'm the one who feeds and protects everyone. Remember, we should all love our parents, but love me more.
So we have to upload the samples, which means going back this way.
Silence!
Bandit piece of crap!
turret right above me. Got hit by that booster grenade.
Wasn't my time.
So we have to go down from here. Not in this part.
Calm down. Grenade out.
Even the green thinkings are quite good to use.
Attach the pocket watch quickly.
Another one down.
See the files. All done.
See what this
Now
loot
grab
chest
the voice
has here.
activator.
Bandit shock SMG. Dial assault rifle.
Great. Now, unfortunately, you will speak in Jack's voice until you reach the security door. I will tell you the password to open it at the appropriate time.
Silence.
You seriously thought you could hide from me, Angel? So much is gone. Say goodbye to your friend.
So I think we have a bunch of loaders there.
See you soon.
See what this loot chest in this little corner has.
Control core, huh? Well, she's kept up her part
Bandit
of the
flame launcher.
Time to return the favor. Come on back and we'll steal ourselves a vault key.
So we have to go probably back to Sanctuary at this point, so we can just save quit, get back to the fast travel station. Check the shops, longbow transfusion,
Excitement and potential. Just
Don't have too
right
much
now,
fun.
this could be you.
shield,
This.
just a regular shield.
Emigrate to opportunity today.
Lock and load.
Dial a negotiator.
Always.
Let's go ahead and switch up the shield actually to something else. Let's go ahead and put this, so this blast proof turtle shield's got a 90,000 capacity. But it's got that health penalty as well. I'll keep things the way they are until I find a better shield maybe. Just seem to be getting caught out by those booster shield grenades. A little too much. I think I'm getting hurt by those more than the enemies are.
Guns.
Gun shop. There's a bandit. Assault rifle. And a Hyperion sniper.
The bad guy's a new one, huh?
Lobbed Merv. Got another Lobbed Merv here with 0 fuse time, but I got a bunch of nice grenades.
Stay alert.
I was happy with that corrosive thinking. It was only a green one. It was doing a good job, this thinking. It does have the foregrip on it, so I guess that helps a bit too. But this was doing a good job. 8% corrosion chance, but with the flicker, that would bump it up to 38%, which is probably very nice for fast firing weapons or shotguns. That plus 30 is a big deal. Probably more so than something like a sniper, where it's got a bigger corrosion chance to begin with. So probably things like
This isn't a discussion.
SMGs and shotguns
Look, I need you here. Protect
are get more benefit from flicker than things like snipers or launchers.
Because Angel told me not to come. It is, isn't it?
Time to think up some. This is it, everybody. Lily, Mordecai, you're protecting the city. Brick will provide air support from Thousand Cuts, and I'll climb up to Control Core Angel from the cliff face. Any questions?
Yeah, why ain't I going? I gotta pay Hyperion back for Bloodwing.
And you will, but for now, I need you protecting Sanctuary in case this is just another trap. You'll get your payback, Mordecai. I promise.
Long as you say so, Roland.
Vault Hunter, we have a shot at stealing the vault key and stopping Jack from waking the warrior. All you have to
We
do
probably have a bunch of stuff to sell off as well, so we might as well sell off
is you, destroy
what we have here.
firepower to level a continent and get through a door.
Let's see. This corrosive pistol we don't need. And this white Hyperion. Flame Bandit launcher, we get rid of that. And we keep the rest.
That's his way of saying
I got that. You need
It's time to get Claptrap to Thousand Cuts. We need him to shut down the force field.
Make it painful, guys.
This is gonna be fun!
Convince Claptrap to help. So we're not at that part yet where the residents of Sanctuary give you stuff. We have to do this bit first.
It may take some serious convincing.
Minion! Let's go to Thousand Cuts!
Or not.
I enlisted you as my minion. The Angel just happened to attack Sanctuary. Don't you get it? Jack was coming after me. It's time to take the fight to him. I'll meet you in Thousand Cuts.
welcome, customer.
Sticky longbow transfusion in this ammo shop.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
See what these med shops have.
I'm starving! I wanna eat your babies!
Son, this might sting a bit.
Not sure how much of Zed's missions you have to go through to stop that intro video.
Caught this Hyperion jerkbag trying to sneak into the city. Looks like they messed up his lungs. Dude needs surgery.
Almost dead?
Get over here. You're gonna be
Acid Nova shield.
all right. Make a small
My current shield is not, turtle shield is not that great, so even a green one probably would be an improvement if I wanted to move away from this booster shield, this WTF I'm currently using.
Close enough.
How's that aniridium shard offer? How many times I tell you idiots, you can't get slag powers by swallowing this stuff.
Well, that shard ain't no good in the black.
Okay, let's just switch back to the story mission here. I thought I'd just do that initial Dr. Z mission. Maybe that'll stop the intro video from playing every time you go in there.
She's got a real doctorate. Oh, and let me know if you're looking for work. I got stuff needs doing.
Over to 1,000 cuts. So maybe I should have kept that corrosive SMG that I had. I thought maybe the Transmurder would be better, but once you factor in flicker, then maybe the elemental SMGs are a better option.
You stop.
Sea bomber. I think I got the Goliath's helmet off there. That shotgun shot.
Silence.
You lucky bastard!
Boomstick midget, so I guess he's got a shotgun. Why is this one so small? One of those boosters just seemed very much smaller than the other ones. See what these shops have. Longbow slag, singularity, fuse time 2.2. It's an interesting purple one there, but not a great fuse for it.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Z.
Sounds like there's a buzzard around here somewhere.
Another wins?
Quiet.
That explosion got the Goliath's helmet off. So it looks like explosions are enough to get the helmets off the Goliaths. I think even maybe the dot damage can do it as well. Because previously that Goliath's helmet came off. It was only getting damaged with the flame dot. Anemic adaptive shield. I don't think that's going to be... It might be better than mine at this stage. I guess the gun's probably not going to do much. They're not slagged.
Stop.
Got blown off there by something.
Where was it?
Another Goliath. Can't even see what I'm shooting at here. Couldn't see through the haze what I was shooting at. There was one midget I was shooting at, but I think this is a good spot to snipe from here actually. Just stay back and snipe. Let that Goliath run around and kill some of these enemies.
Silence!
Cloud kill should finish off that loader. Oh. Getting hit by that buzzard. I thought the buzzards were friendly. This corrosive thinking probably would be good for the buzzards here. Did a good job for the buzzards. Straight bang stick. Yeah, this corrosive shotgun's taking them down quickly. I think it might be that foregrip's making a big difference. And another one. I think there is one loot chest up here somewhere. Maliwan, flame sniper, and a Jacob's deorb. I'll persist with this Jacob's legendary sniper. Not sure if I really like it, but probably still the best I have.
Ready, minion? I've started my attack. I'm gonna tag every inch of this mountain if it's the last thing I do. Let's go. We're gonna make Jack regret ever setting up shop on this cliff. It'll take him minutes to wash this graffiti off. Minutes, I say! Hey, you coming or not? Oh, right. You're not a Hyperion robot. I forget that sometimes.
Reload my weapons while I have the chance.
Onward!
Got some buzzards heading your way, Slab!
I will defend you to the death!
Oh, you made it past the security wall, huh? That's, real cute. Of course, the bunker's still gonna obliterate you, but nonetheless.
Full loaders are a little bit more tanky. Have to really change position, reposition once you get hit, because you got those boosters going off with the grenades. Can't really stay in the same position once you get hit.
You stop. Farewell.
Still have a surveyor around here.
Silence.
This corrosive Hyperion should be pretty good against a surveyor, but the phase lock is better.
You stop. So it goes.
Running out of shotgun ammo though, so I might have to switch over to something else. We have the Transmurderer. We also have the Herald as well.
Silence. You stop.
Those RPG loaders are a hassle. Any enemy in the game that shoots the rockets is a hassle.
Quiet.
Get some shotgun ammo from these ammo boxes. That was a good amount of shotgun ammo from those boxes.
Silence. So it goes. You stop.
Success.
How much shotgun ammo do I have now? I've got full shotgun ammo. I can switch back to the corrosive thinking. Let's reposition this way. I think it's better off going this way.
Silence.
Oh, there's another RPG loader by the look of it.
Quiet. So it goes.
No more surveyors by the look of it. We have one turret here. Another turret. Now there is at least one loot chest on this side, further down. I don't think there's any more. Get some ammo first before we continue. Let's swap out this WTF for something else. Let's throw this turtle shield on. Let's just have a look at these two adaptive shields. Sort by item. So this is the one I'm currently using, this blue one. Oh, the recharge delay's worse. But everything else is pretty good. I think it's probably a better option. Just like a shield capacity is so much better. The health bonus is a bit more as well, so I think that WTF is more of a handicap than anything else. I think I'm getting hit by those shock grenades too much to bother with it. Bunch of white relics there. Stockpile. Assault rifle, pistol, shotgun. I'll leave those. So we'll see how we go with this blast proof turtle shield.
Be careful, Slab. My boys seen a ton of bad guys between you and the bunker.
Jacob's bushwhack.
I'm making my way up the cliffside, soldier. Keep pushing your way
And
up,
a
I'll
white
meet you at
bandit
the
shotgun. Now watch out for these mortars.
Stay out of the target circles.
You stop.
Let's just get past this mortar section if I can.
Quiet.
Now we have some turrets here. I wonder if I can do anything from the thinking at this range.
You stop.
Not really. See what else we have. Let's try the sniper here. Not even doing any damage here. What are the magic missiles actually homing in on here? I think these turrets do heal fast. I think that's what it is. They heal fast.
The hype. The Incorporation welcomes you back from your visit to the undiscovered country.
Can't quite see where the turret is. Oh, my shields recharge here. Okay, so I can shoot him from here, but getting shot by both at the same time. Don't think these magic missiles actually home in on the turrets. Oh, they are. They just can't hit them. Don't think I have any other corrosive weapons other than the shotgun here. Let's try this deorb. Switch back to the SMG. Don't remember having this much trouble with these turrets. Maybe a corrosive weapon would be better. The only one I have is that shotgun though.
Knock, knock, bitches! Open up!
Let's switch this back to the shotgun here. That's two. Got some nice drunk shots there. Satisfying to get those drunk shots with the Kerblaster. See all those rockets flying off.
So it goes.
Another loot midget. Was not prepared for that one.
Screw you!
Didn't drop anything that time. At the ultimate Vault Hunter level, they seem to like to drop those purple relics, the ancient ones, but not that time. Let's get this ammo before we continue. And another one. Lots of loot midgets here. Here's one of those ancient relics. A shock bone of the ancients. So we have a shock bone of the ancients already, but is this one any better? So that's the new one. So the one we currently have is better. I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. Back to Borderlands 2. So I think I might have been better off with that corrosive SMG that I ended up selling. I think this particular transmurderer here is probably not as good once you factor in flicker. That transmurderer, that non-elemental transmurderer, is probably weaker than that blue corrosive SMG that I had. Where is this other surveyor? I'll take this surveyor out. Oh, it flew down low. I don't usually sweep that low to the ground. Maybe another explosive load on the other side. But it was just gun loader instead. Now we have the constructor up here. Hello Frodo, how are you going? See if I can get this super badass constructor just with this Kerblaster. This engineer has not aggroed on me, the one that's right in front here. He's going to in a minute.
Silence!
I have to deal with these loaders coming down. Got to watch out for these rockets too. We still have a bunch of loaders here. Constructor's still alive.
Silence!
Now we have the big rocket coming through. Can I phase lock this rocket? No. So I've got another chance to shoot at this constructor for a while. Didn't pay enough attention to those missiles. So the constructor's finally destroyed. So we can move forward a little bit. Lobbed move. Lobbed corrosive transfusion. 0 fuse time, but I don't really need a corrosive transfusion, so I'll leave that behind. Let's get rid of these barrels. A couple of loaders up top here.
You stop.
That's corrosive. Shotgun's doing a good job against the loaders. But we will get those Hyperion engineers as well.
Quiet.
Like this guy. I'll use my magic missile to slag this last one. Where is he? There he is. Hiding behind cover here. So you can't phase lock those turrets, but I think you still can get them slagged with the phase lock. See what we have in this loot chest around the corner. Something blue here. Some class mods. We have a green nurse one we can use and a matriarch one. Neither of those are as good as what I'm currently using. Using one of the cleric class mods.
You stop.
The This Kerblaster has a good range onto it, better than the thinking. So I'll use the Kerblaster to take out those loaders at longer range. I think that flicker is helping out a lot, flicker skill, with this corrosive shotgun. Got a few items here. Blue tenacity relic. Maliwan corrosive SMG. This is good actually. I wanted another corrosive SMG now that I've sold my previous one that I probably should have held on to. See what we have here. Amplify shield, absorb shield with a poor absorb chance, and another absorb shield, a white one instead of a green one that time. Let's just swap in this particular green corrosive SMG. See what it's like. The green Hyperion shotgun worked out well. So maybe this green Maliwan corrosive SMG will be okay. Been getting quite a few loot midgets jumping out on this map. See what these loot chests have. Another corrosive SMG, green one, and a corrosive sniper. We still have two more loot chests to check in this corner. Shock Nova shield, white turtle shield, white amp shield. Bandit, shotgun in this loot chest, and a Maliwan slag sniper. 56% slag chance. Let's just compare these two Maliwan SMGs that we have now. Trance is doing a little more damage. Accuracy is pretty similar, reload speeds. So they're fairly similar, just Trance is doing a bit more damage. I might go for that one. Just check the sights on them actually. So that's got a decent sight on it. See what the sight of the Trance is like. That's got a good sight on it as well, so I can just keep that one. I'll keep the Trance on for the time being, just so I can have a play around with it, see what it's like. I think it might be pretty decent with the flicker skill. What is the corrosion chance on that? 12.5%. So with the flicker skill, that'll bump it up to what, 42? Yeah, 30%, so 42%. So that's quite a big boost.
Hey, you know how I got my hands on that vault key? See, a few years back, Wilhelm and I paid a visit to your little friend Tanis.
Have to be on the lookout for those loot midgets, because they have been jumping out quite often on this map.
We let her live because that's what heroes do. They show mercy.
I have had one jump out on one of the boxes on this corner here.
Slab, you're coming up on the bunker.
So one of these boxes here spawned a loot midget one time. It's kind of weird because the loot midget kind of clipped into wall there, and I couldn't shoot at it. So I had to just leave it and move on. Maliwan slag pistol there, bunch of junk pistols in that loot chest. So I'm happy I've got at least some sort of a decent corrosive SMG. Maybe not quite as good as my blue corrosive SMG that I gave up. But it might be because it's Maliwan one, so I might actually, plus the flicker, the Maliwan SMG plus the flicker might work out okay. Nothing interesting in the health shop there. Ammo shop has a lob singularity with a 1.2 second fuse time. How are we doing for ammo? Might as well top off our ammo while we're here. And we probably have a bunch of junk to sell off as well. Got a few shotguns to sell. I'm not sure if I need this transmurder. It's probably not a good option. I'm probably better off with the elemental ones now that I have the flicker skill, so might actually get rid of that. And I'm not a fan of this skull masher. I've been trying to use this thing, but I don't like it. I'm going to get rid of that too. As far as a non-elemental sniper, I'll use this deal for the time being. And I don't really need this corrosive sniper, I don't think. Get rid of that too. As far as the items go, I think we're fine with those items marked there. So we're down to 20 out of 30 inventory spots used. That'll do. So this is probably a good spot to end the stream for now. And next time we can continue with the bunker fight. And hopefully we'll get a decent drop, maybe a sham. That would be nice. So we'll continue with the bunker fight next time and see what we get. So thank you for hanging out, and I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.